What's up, YouTube? We're looking at Quant. One thing I want to say is, I told you so. I don't do it for no reason, guys. I'm not here to hurt your feelings. When I see a pattern, I've been doing it 3 years. Of course, some of you might have been doing it for longer. Some of you might think, oh, 3 years not a long time. But I've been on this chart every day for 3 years. So think about it. I've been almost on this bloody chart for over 1,000 days, guys. So I think I know what's going on if I've been doing it for over 1,000 days. So exactly what's happened. When I get a target, I'm not going to say, no, we're not going to it. I told you on the way up here, I said, even though we're going up, guys, I cannot say with confidence we're no longer going to $70, our target. Look where we bottomed out at exactly. Let's read the low. We load out, if you read over here, low there, our low is $69.08. So we hit our $70 target of this Head and Shoulders, which we called back in December, as the right shoulder was forming. We were calling for this, and this pump back in January, I was telling you, because of XRP's crazy pump, XRP USD, this pump here, I said we're gonna come back down to test this as resistance. That's what needs to be done. We never did it when we pumped. We need to see red candles coming back down. Eventually we pumped from 54 cent to 92 cent, almost a 100% gain. This market's given you enough times to sell, and I've told everyone when I sold 50% in January, and I told you guys the day that I did that. So we came down, and then we obviously retested it, and that's all we need to do. So go back to Quant. I was anticipating that we're actually going to lose this low. I told you guys on this way up, I cannot say we're no longer going to 70 because it's still the target as long as we're below this neckline, this Head and Shoulders neckline. Guys, if you appreciate the work, like the never give up attitude, like the video, subscribe. Over 50% of you are not subscribed, and like 80% of you don't even have the notification bell turned on. Turn that thing on, guys. Let's go. So literally, and we've already said on the channel how even though this was the Head and Shoulders target, we're now looking at the fib levels, and we know that we could actually still go down more. So even though this was the Head and Shoulders target, and target has now been met, we usually tend to make a pattern in the opposite direction. Usually tend to, doesn't mean 100% yet we're going to form a bullish pattern now. However, most of the time, once you finally complete a bearish pattern, especially on the most accurate time frames, meaning the daily, the weekly, the monthly, when you complete these patterns, and this is actually a weekly Head and Shoulders pattern, which you've met. Look, can you see from the top to the neckline? Put it on the breakdown, which is right there, and you can see, boom, target has been met. You can see we're holding this support at the moment. I told you guys, if we lose the swing high, we're coming to the swing low, and that is exactly what's happened. So again, smash the like button, subscribe, turn the notification bell on. If you're interested in the crypto packages, here's a little snippet. I'll play at the end of the video as well. And here are the crypto packages. Here is how to get started. Click the link to my Twitter, head over to the pinned post, and all you need to do is message under and just type, hey, Louis, I'm interested in the mentorship. And that's a-okay. Perfect, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Leave a like, subscribe, and comment. Peace. So, guys, back to the quant chart. What we were saying is that, of course, we're at the swing low. We've met the target. We potentially might form a bullish pattern. But I wouldn't count on it now. We're not going to just bounce out of nowhere, fly to the moon. Remember, I said we're not bullish again until we're above 150 and technically $165, because that is where we lost that support. So it's that area we need to reclaim. We're over a 100% gain away from there. Can you see, if we did 100% gain, that would be that level, and still you're not above it. You need a 100%, over a 100% gain to just get to it. We need to get way beyond it. So the bigger the dip, eventually, yes, the bigger the rip. So the bigger the dip, eventually the bigger the rip. So because we're now at this key swing low, although the bodies are here, you can see in this range there are a lot of big wicks. So one down here at 55, which is acting nice as confidence because it's lining up with the 1618, and usually this is your target. And once you meet this target, it's a must to come back up and reclaim the 1 fib level. $84. If you fail to reclaim $84, if we come to $55 and then reclaim 84, we won't see further downside to 44, to 37, to $34. But if we bounce from the 1618 and just fail to get above the 1, you don't have to go anywhere near it. You could just stop at the 1.272 and continue, or you could pump all the way to the 1 but fail to reclaim it. If that were to happen and you're not getting above the 1 and you're not holding it as support, and what you are doing is coming into it and holding it as resistance like this or like this, then we will continue lower and lose the 1618, and that's when you go to these further targets to the downside. And you can see the most important support that cannot be lost is in and around this area. It's not a specific line. If you're looking at a specific line, is of course that one, but it's this sort of area of support, taking it down to that wick. You can't lose this at all costs. So it could go down as low as 30, but we're not focused on that as of yet. As of now, you can see we're holding this previous wick high resistance, and it's now support. Lose it, that's when we come to this wick or this wick. You can see these two wicks are also previous resistance over here. So I could keep dragging this, but again guys, there's a million boxes on this screen. It's too complex, too complicated for a lot of you. So I'd rather just keep it simple and yeah, sometimes draw the lines. You see my Bitcoin chart, it's very messy sometimes. So guys, that's pretty much it. We know what is going to happen. We know how to invalidate further downside now that we met the head and shoulders target. However, we're still below the 1 fib level and heading to the 1618. We know that we could go even further if the bounce from the 1618 fails to reclaim the 1 fib level. This is what we need to see to reclaim the 1 fib level if we don't want to dip further. You're still not safe even if you reclaim the 1 fib level. You need to then get above 150, which from current price is already over a 100% gain, and only then, once we turn $150/$165 into support, then we can start to relax, completely relax, and yeah, flip bullish again. Until then guys, we're in targets to the downside, and we must not forget this. And I've called it all. So with the information, do what you will, but do not ignore it. Take it into consideration. I'm not saying it, I'm not picking out my bum. I'm saying it because it's there on the chart for everyone to see. I've just been doing it for over 1,000 days. I've made the mistake so many hundreds of times that I've just taught myself to just see through it and just see through all the manipulation for what it truly is. Everyone's saying this is a double bottom. Well, no, it's actually a double top right here. Do you see that? You might have been seeing completely the opposite way. I just see that as an M pattern. So thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe and comment. If you're interested in the crypto packages, here's the video again. Guys, here are the crypto packages. If you think you have what it takes to stay disciplined and consistent over the next 3 to 6 months, then I'm more than happy to help you 10x your learning curve. So you can already be a complete beginner, or you can be advanced. It doesn't matter. I'm here to turn you into a self-sufficient trader that doesn't need anyone else's guidance by the end of it. I even had to pay over £10,000 to get all this information. That includes scams, scam signals where I lost 3K, scam master account management where I lost 5K, scam pyramid scheme companies for bad courses. Then I found my mentor and I had to pay over $2,000 for just a 2-hour mentorship lesson. What you guys are getting for £650 is access to the chat until the top of the market. So if the top of the market is a year away, do 1 year times 40. So you're definitely getting your money's worth. You also get the course included in the mentorship, and I'll actually not just do a 2-hour lesson with you. I will stay here for a month period to make sure that you become a self-sufficient trader by the end of it. So if you're interested in this, head over to my Twitter, Louis_crypto, to the pinned post and message me there. Thank you guys, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.